Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for
at the
Minnesota,
plate, Luis Arias. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Line drive to center field. Robert patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Stepping in, Christian Pacheco. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. In his career, Pacheco is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
I got 3
Ball 3.
1 strike.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Alex Kay. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Anderson has got it, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the designated
Here's
hitter,
the first pitch to him.
Lorenzo.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card winner go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Hernandez is ready. 0-2 on its way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Eugene Solari. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Kepler is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently. Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 7.
Here's Miguel Sano, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
1 and 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond.
High and deep to left center field. Pacheco looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 37 on the year as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater.
The first
baseman, big time.
Jose.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jose Abreu becomes out number 2 this inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Tim Anderson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight. Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Mazara's on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting
well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Christian Pacheco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. Ball 1.
That's inside.
The 1-1. And a double steal try here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jimenez sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in, Alex K. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Popped up. Moncada has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 8.
Now in the box, Eugene Solari. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Robert going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Leading off
it's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting nuts.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Popped high in the air. Lewis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Max Kepler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
In there, 2-1. Two and 2. Bullet back up the middle. Robert has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Brent Rocker. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sano is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now, sir.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. See you later. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
The third
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
And there's out number 2.
The battle, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Robert is under it. And that's the third out. But 2-run score for the Twins. Both come. Bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Madrigal.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Trying to send him